Welcome back, everyone. Alternate Investor here, bringing you part 2 of our case of Marvel Superheroes Collector Booster case opening. We'll be opening 3 more collector booster boxes in this video. I have already done the kind of introduction to this set, so we're going to move through this one again pretty quickly so as we can get through all 3 boxes. And I'll be honest, after that first video, I know I said I was setting aside 1 box as my personal collection, hang on to investment piece. Depending on how these box openings go, will determine though whether or not I open that one or not. To be honest, I am really hoping to hit either Thanos or one of the more expensive comic book style chase cards in order to make value back on this box. And I don't want to leave that potential behind in the last box just for, some future investment. We can put these all in the same pile this time. And I'm probably going to skip through these foil full arts because everybody's seen them multiple times now. Hey, look at that. All right, that's a hell of a start. Tony Stark. So as I mentioned in my last video, we are hanging on to all of our Iron Man reference cards. Iron Man being one of my favorite Marvel superheroes. My favorite Marvel superhero, I can't deny that. Very cool, very cool. All right, and then right after that, you get the Heroic Sacrifice, so another card that I wanted to get as well. And then one of the worst cards in this set, Absorbing Man, has like no value, but is an extended art. And Grim Fate, our borderless full art. That is, of course, our cover for Beast Within. And then our chase slot card that we don't want in here, the Shield Flying Car extended art. Okay, I'm going to change up the way we are organizing these in this video so as we can kind of move through this quicker. Not sharing the full setup here. I want to zoom in on the cards a little bit more than I was in the last video. But we'll show you, we'll keep the spicy stuff on camera. How's that sound? And you got that and that. Thor, God of Thunder. All right, so this is a card people are chasing after. Not a ton of value in the standard art, but it is standard art foil mythic. Nakia, Wakandan Operative. Captain America's Shield, comic book style. Very cool. Fight to Death, the borderless. And Squirrel Girl, full art and foil. Another fairly valuable card. A lot of people are wanting to play that one, so there's some value in that yet. Captain America full art card. Okay. Dark Fortress. Lands. Let's put those there. Dragon Man. Reformed Robot. So extended art. Agent Phil Coulson himself. Elektra. Deadly Assassin. Full art borderless. And another one in the chase slot. The Comic Book Wars style Armor Wars. So again, that is one of our Iron Man references that we will go ahead and hang on to. Still got clue tokens everywhere. Mr. Immortal. Clever Concealment, extended art. Thanos, the Mad Titan. All right, so this is one of the cards that we do want to pull in these packs. Not the exact one we're looking for, but very nice nonetheless. That is going here. Foil Fight to the Death, borderless. And Stormwind Rider. So we have opened multiple of her at this point. This one is in foil. So we're a quarter of the way through. Is that 3 packs worth at this point? Maybe 4. I have not done a good job of keeping track. Another Avengers Tower. Shield Flying Car. Standard art. Hatut Zarazi Strike Force. And I have no idea what they're from. Ares God of War. Heaven Sent Marvel. Very cool borderless full art. Construct a Cosmic Cube. Okay. Well, I'm not sure how those are going to play, but with that being in our chase slot, that is not ideal. The Serpent Society. Typhoid Mary, Fractured. She looks crazy. Gathering Place in a full art. Privileged Position, She-Hulk reference, full art borderless, and another Vision Quest. Definitely not a card we want to keep getting. Another art card. So again, if you're looking at picking up boxes of these, now is definitely the time to do so. We've already seen a return upward in price. I know I said I bought these at $2,500. Looks like we're getting back up to the $2,600 already. So once you see that slight tick up, you know, you're never going to time the market perfectly. You got to remember that. You know, you want to do your best, but don't try to force a bottom. Don't try to force a top. Try to hit it on the average. Got our standard art Origins of the Avengers, Coastal Peak extended art, Shang-Chi Master Kung Fu. Now, I do think his card is still worth money because I think it's playable more than anything, but I know his comic book style card is definitely worth a penny. Another Heroic Intervention, but in the full art borderless. And another one that we don't want in our chase slot, the Avengers Disassembled. I think I just got the Avengers Assembled, and now they've been disassembled. Fantastic. All right, so over halfway through this box, these, man, the showcases that we want always show up very late. Not a fan. They need to show up a little earlier so I can feel a little better. The Vision. Yvette K. Ross, Hapless Attaché. Another comic book style, Avengers Disassembled. We've opened up two of those back to back. Mechanized Production, so Ultron reference, full art borderless. And there it is, the Avengers Assemble. So cool little comic book style art. Not bad, it is a mythic. I'm not sure if that's worth a whole lot just yet. 4 packs left. We really are reducing our chances of hitting 2 in this box again. Training Campground, standard art. Cinderglade, extended art. Monica the Marvel, full art borderless. Seize the Day in a foil full art borderless. Another Doctor Doom, because 1 was not enough. Well, it's kind of unfortunate that we're getting repeats. I wonder if that means we're going to get 2 in this box. We can hope. 3 packs left. Pack number 10. The Mind Stone. Oh, okay. Well, unfortunately, it's a standard art, but still worth quite a bit of money. I'm going to set that one to the side. That's still pretty special. Lady Loki's Manifestation. So this is Titan of Lajara? Not familiar with that one. Leader Super Genius, but in the full art. Simulacrum Synthesizer, so full art borderless. So that is one of our Iron Man references that we will hang on to. And there you go, not a bad card. Loki, God of Mischief. So I believe this is one that a lot of people are pursuing as well. We'll go ahead and get those sleeved up. As well as our Mind Stone. Not bad. Last 2 packs. I'd really like to hit a double comic book style art if we can. Comic book cover, please. I am Iron Man. That to the side. Whoop. Too many. Luke Cage, Hero for Hire. Foreboding Ruins. Scientist Supreme of AIM. Another Primal Vigor in foil full art borderless. And a Daredevil. Again, not what we want to see in our chase slot. All right. Really need last pack magic on this one, I guess. Maybe since we didn't get it in the first pack like I wanted, we get it in the last pack? Question mark? Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. Don't understand that one at all. Mr. Fantastic in a full art, so he is mythic. Don't know how valuable that's going to be. Then we got the Century Golden Guardian again in a full art. Seize the Day. That one, borderless. And the 10 Rings. So comic book style in our chase slot, not what we want to see, but not bad. So again, did pull our one comic book style card in here. Comic book cover, I should say specifically. Pretty much everything's a comic book style. All right, let's keep moving then. Box, well, I guess this would be box number 4 at this point. Box number 2 for the video. All right. Come on with first pack magic. Let's go. We're going to start that trend. First pack magic. Rhino, Terrible Trampler, standard art. Avenge in the extended full art. Cloak and Dagger Entwined, extended art. Concerted Effort, excuse me. That is full art borderless. And a Thor, God of Thunder. Okay. First pack somewhat magic, not bad. I think that is being that is a pursued card, so we'll be happy with that for a while until we get our comic book cover, which is going to come right now. Right now, because we need it to come early. Please. Early and often. Quicksilver, standard art. Solemn Simulacrum, extended art. Another Arc Reactor. Go ahead and throw that to the side still. Fire Emancipation and foil borderless. I think we've gotten multiple of those at this point. And this was not a pack. Not a good pack. Absorbing Man. We do not want to open Absorbing Mans or Fin Fang Fooms. Although I swear someone is going to collect Fin Fang Fooms. Make a binder of just Fin Fang Fooms. And then it'll quietly go up in value. Not really, but it's funny to think about. Captain America, the Liberator. The Wasp, Winsome Avenger. Construct a Cosmic Cube again, extended art. Escape to the Wilds, borderless. And the Origin of the Avengers. Again, comic book style card, but not what we want. We do not want those ones in our chase slots. Devil Dinosaur. Silver Surfer, extended art. Super Soldier Serum, again comic book style. Path to Exile, using Captain America reference, that is the borderless. Worlds Within, definitely not what we want to be opening. Oh, Papa Dog. Not loving this. I'm getting nervous that I'm going to have to open this last box and not save one. Black Widow, Deadly Hunter. Lockjaw, Slobbering Teleporter. Hawkeye, Master Marksman. War Leader's Call in the borderless. And, all right, Tony Stark. So this should be our comic book style. This is the one that we wanted. Now, I know it's not more valuable than the Thanos or the Mind Stone. I get it. But look at that Iron Man. I mean, Iron Man is by far the best superhero. Hot take. Best superhero by far. Gave it all up to win. Just saying. Any of your heroes do that? Doubt it. The Clone Saga. Okoye, Mighty and Adored, extended art. Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Got that one in the full art this time. Defense of the Heart, full art borderless, and I swear to God, don't you guys? No, we're not even gonna say it. We are not even gonna say his name. We are just gonna move on like it never happened. Because it didn't. It never happened. Alien Invasion. Drowned Catacomb. The Vision, full art. Reconnaissance Mission with Nick Fury on there. Borderless. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, yep, we're just gonna do that. Yep. 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 Like it never happened. I swear, some of those packs that don't have anything good in the chase slot, you might as well just not even mention that last slot. Because it just goes from really good stuff to absolutely atrocious. The Scarlet Witch, standard art. Jocasta, Automaton Avenger. Loki, God of Lies. So I think this one is being sought after a little bit. Iron Man, Titan of Innovation, this time in foil borderless. Very nice. And Castle Doom, extended art. We are down to the last 4 packs. So we got to bring this on home. Let's get one more comic book cover. One more. Jennifer Walters, Mythic, full art. Very nice. The She-Hulk herself. I think that one is worth a penny. Quantum Misalignment, extended art. Alien Invasion, so 2 in 1 pack. Super cool, super cool. Or no, that was last pack, I'm sorry. Sundering Growth, borderless. And the Vision, this time in full art foil. So not a bad chase slot to hit. At least it's not He Who Will Not Be Named. Arc Reactor, the standard art. I think I'll still be holding on to that. Spectator Seating, full or extended art, excuse me. Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu, so Mythic, just the full art version, not bad. Another Dig Through Time, this time in foil borderless, very cool. And another Saga comic book style, so again, not ideal for our chase slot, but pretty cool nonetheless. Last 2 packs. Let's hit one more comic book cover, please. Or Thanos, or Mind Stone. Mind Stone would be great too. The Ruinous Wrecking Crew. Extract Power. Extended art. The Mighty Thor, Jane Foster. Extended art. Counterspell with our Iron Man reference. That is very cool. Love that art as well. Classic Iron Man pose. And then we've got our Daredevil Man Without Fear full art foil in our chase slot. Let me get a couple of these sleeved up here before I just keep on stacking these up. Okay. All right, last pack of this box. If we hit a Thanos or a Mind Stone, I will not open the last box. If we don't, well, we only got one more box chance of not opening our last box. Black Panther, Claws of Bast. I was going to say Beast, but that says Bast. Standard art. Folk Hero, extended art. Loki, God of Mischief. I know people are pursuing that one again, as I mentioned before. And an, oh, wait, we got one more. Unnatural Growth, borderless. And a Dark Fortress in full art. So, cool arts series nonetheless. Oh, we got our signed Black Widow. I like that. Very cool. All right, not bad. Again, still sticking with that average of 1 comic book style art per box. So we really need the rare and mythic slot of the extended arts and standard arts to make up our difference here in order to make money, because you are not making much at this point in time. think at $2,500 it came out to $410 roughly, give or take, a box, plus tax on top of that. I mean, you're struggling to make money right now. A lot of your comic book style arts, they're all coming down to an average, I want to say, around $100 a piece. Some of them probably dipping lower. So you really need a couple good solid hero hits within each box in order to have a chance of making your money back. Really, I think what we have to hope here at the end of the day is that a lot of the comic book style arts end up going way up in value. So you're probably holding on to your hand for a little while before you really see a return on your investment. At least that's the hope. Lucky the Pizza Dog. So that was that dog reference earlier. Art card. Stiltman, Towering Terror. Mjolnir, Hammer of Thor. Full art. Very cool. Defense of the Heart, full art, foil borderless, and a Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu. So we have opened multiple of him. I hope he's worth money because we need somebody to make up the value on these boxes. Yeah, really got to hope these comic book arts increase in value. Because outside of that, you're chasing the Mind Stone or Thanos, and that's really the only way you're getting your money back right away. Vision, Spectral Synthezoid. Interesting. Ultimate Nullification, Extended Art. Super Adaptoid. Monstrous Rage, Borderless. And a Hawkeye Full Art in foil for our chase card. Alright, slow-ish start again. I'm surprised all the superheroes didn't come in as mythics for this set. You would think that would make sense, but apparently not. Doomsday, Standard Art. Kindred Discovery. Secret Invasion in our comic book style. Borderless Harbinger of the Seas. So again, for all you merfolk players. The Serpent Society. Ugh, in our chase slot. Really? Really? That's awful. Guess they can't all be winners. Oh, there you go. Okay, that's a good start. King T'Challa, and that's not even in our chase slot. That's fantastic. So we've got a full art Black Panther, and he's trying to beat on Venom there. Awesome, awesome. Hercules, Olympian Hero. Thor, Guardian of Midgard. So another Thor card that I think is going to be worth a bit. Light of Promise. Another Captain Marvel reference. Full art borderless. And another land full art. Training Compound. All right, we are getting close to our halfway point here. I think this is pack number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pack number 5. Okay, so we've already got that one. Don't need the Iron Man reference there. So we're going to put that in the stack. Ares, God of War, Standard Art. Port Town. Thunderbolt's Conspiracy. Extinction Event. Borderless. That is an art that we will be hanging on to. There we go. Shang-Chi. Another comic book cover. So Shang-Chi, again, one of our more valuable ones. That's a good pick. Good pick. Now, this would be the time, booster box, if you were going to give me another one. We are due. And I need a Mind Stone or a Thanos. And then I will feel really good about not opening that other box. Elektra, Daughter of the Hand. Puppet Master, String Puller. Gathering Place. Heroic Intervention. Borderless. And a Cloak and Dagger Entwined. Pack number 7. Vision Quest in Standard Art. Nova Flame. Armor Wars. We've already pulled that one, so we're good. Righteous Fury in the Borderless. And Black Widow Super Spy. Very cool full art. Do want to hang on to her arts. Probably end up hanging on to some of the others. I just need to figure out what I want to keep at the end of the day. All right, 5 packs left. I think there's a chance we hit something spicy here. What do we got? Namor, the Submariner. It is a Mythic standard art. I'm surprised that character got Mythic slotted. Dora, the Explorer. Abomination, Irradiated Brute. Anthem of Champions, Borderless. And an Epic Fight, full art in our chase slot. So, not terrible, but not great. Secret Invasion, standard art. Dismantling Wave. Doctor Doom in his full art non-foil. Show and Tell, borderless. And a Leader Super Genius full art foil. Again, just not what we need. Oh, Ironheart, very cool. Not what we need, but 3 packs left to try to hit something solid. Let's see if we can make it happen. Closing in on 30 minutes on this video, so even if we open that last box, it'll probably be in a separate video. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Crimson Cowl, Master of Evil. Black Market Connections. Daredevil. Doom variant. Borderless. And an Agent Phil Coulson. Ooh, signed art with Captain America. That's 2 signatures on that. That's kind of wild. I don't think I've seen anything like that before. Hitting some fun signatures on the art cards. That's kind of nice. Sometimes those end up selling. We'll see. Super Soldier Serum in our standard art. Willie Lumpkin, the Postman. Interesting, interesting. Baron Helmet. Wolverine, Best There Is. So again, I do believe this is one of the chase cards. It is borderless foil. What do we have next? Ooh, Ironheart in the full art. So we will hang on to that reference. Don't mind if I do. All right, we really need to see one more comic book style cover art or something spicy. Come on. Come on. Work with me here, pack. We need that last pack magic. And I've been saying first pack magic, but you can do it too. Silver Surfer, standard art. Skull Clamp in the extended art reference to MODOK. Gleaming Bastion. Foil Extinction Event. So we'll hang on to that one. That's the borderless. And Doom reigns supreme. Well, he supremely reigned on this parade. All right. I'm thinking I will stop there for now. We will kind of take a look at the value on what has been opened, do a quick calculation. I'll run the numbers on the odds, and then I will decide if we are going to open that last box or not. If we're going to hang on to it, let it increase in value. You know, the frustrating thing with these always, what if that box has the Mind Stone? What if that box has the Thanos? Alternatively, what if it has absolute jank? You just never know. What I have noticed, though, is I did only open exactly 1 comic book style art per box. So that tells me that that may be a box where we get 2. Or something spicier. You never know. All right, let me do some calculations, get back to you guys, and then we will decide if we're opening that last box or not. See you in the next video.